Namaskar and welcome to In Focus. The recent spate of killings in Mumbai have created not just a sense of panic in the city, but undermined the Shiv Sena government's reputation for providing good governance. Later in part one of this interview, I shall talk to Thackeray, the Shiv Sena chief, about his opinion of his government's performance and what he thinks it should do to restore confidence. Later in part two, I shall talk to Mr. Thackeray about how he reacts to the world's opinion of him and his own future. But first, how does Mr. Thackeray react to news from Lucknow that a court has declared that he should stand trial for conspiracy to demolish the Babri Masjid, for rioting and for inciting racial hatred? Mr. Thackeray, let's start with the latest news.
Yes.
How do you react to the ruling that you should stand trial for conspiracy to demolish the masjid, for rioting and inciting racial hatred?
At the moment it is a charge yet to be proved. And as far as the conspiracy is concerned, there was no conspiracy. It is absolutely, to be very frank with you, a spontaneous move by the people there.
The BJP says they're going to contest this and appeal against the ruling. Will you appeal as well?
Well, I'm going to consult my lawyer, but process will be the same almost. That consulting a lawyer, then he will guide you to appeal for and all that.
Will you also consult with the BJP leadership?
Well, we are there together, in fact.
So you will actually put up a united defense?
Maybe, yes.
Tell me, you say that you're not guilty of conspiracy to demolish the Babri Masjid. Would you say that you were guilty of inciting racial hatred?
No, not even that. I have not incited anybody. Throughout that thing, I was here in town. But those who wanted to go there, I did not stop them.
You also applauded the demolition. You said you congratulated those who did it.
No. The thing is that when our people were accused of that by one of the, I don't want to name him now, but he said that they are not BJP people or Bajrang Dal people. They may be Shiva Sainiks. There I said, of course.
You said you were proud that they were Shiva Sainiks.
Why not? I've said it, I repeat, I'm not scared of anything.
By saying at the time that you were proud Shiv Sainiks had done this...
But at the time the thing was over.
Yes, but were you at that point then guilty of inciting communal feelings?
Where comes the question of how many Muslims are really behind this particular sentiment?
You're not really answering my question, Mr. Thackeray.
Yes.
By expressing pride in the fact...
I don't think so. I have just answered the man who actually wanted to play a mischief.
Do you regret having made that statement at the time?
Pardon?
Do you regret having made that statement?
Why should I regret?
You still stand by it?
Whatever I say, I don't regret. I don't regret.
You stand by it today?
I'm a political cartoonist. I'm not a politician. That's the difference. A politician may say no comment and then saying something, may say that it was my individual opinion. I have no individual opinion. Anything I say in the capacity of a Shiva Sena chief.
There is no change of heart on your part?
My heart is always, and even in future, will be with Ram Mandir. Yes.
On the 17th, you're required to personally appear in court. That's the 17th of October. Will you appear?
Well, I think there is nobody above your law. So as a citizen of this country, I have to accept the rule of land.
So you will appear in court?
I will. It depends upon my lawyer. If I'm going to get any exemption or whatever it is, I may appeal for that.
Okay, let me ask you one final question then.
Yes.
Are you confident that when this case is heard and tried, you will be acquitted?
I have no question of saying that actually, but I hope so. I have not done any crime. Definitely not.
And
I
if
have
you're
not incited the people.
Suppose you're not acquitted and you're sent to jail, would that worry you?
The people who were present at the time, they are not actually, they are not involved in, but I'm sitting here and they involve me.
Suppose you're
I don't know I'm that powerful a person, or my remote control even works from here to Babri spot.
Suppose you're not acquitted. Suppose you're not acquitted and you're convicted instead. Will you go to jail?
There are processes actually. After that I had to appeal in the Supreme Court and so on and so on.
So you're prepared to put your full faith in the Indian legal system because you believe you will be exonerated?
Yes, I do, of course. I do. I must.
Okay, let's switch and talk about Bombay, and let's talk about your government.
Yes.
Your government's been in power for 2.5 years. That's 50% of its elected mandate.
Yes.
Are you proud of what it's achieved so far? Has it lived up to your expectations?
Well, not within such a short period. 2.5 years is nothing for anybody, with a lot of other obstacles and so on and so on. There were court cases, there were stay orders and injunctions and whatnot. So out of 2.5 years you have to remove. Then there were what you call a code of conduct when the elections were there.
Okay, let's remove all that. Just answer my question.
And
has it lived up to your expectations?
Well, we are now moving very fast. Now, a good thing is that the central government has accepted our one of the major road problem. It is being solved. They accepted a 6-lane road, state road from Mumbai to Pune.
Does that mean, yes, it has lived up to your expectations, or are you finding excuses for why it hasn't?
No, it was my dream. It was my dream. 40 lakhs of people will be getting free housing. It is my dream.
But it's still a dream. The papers say you haven't built more than 20,000 houses.
It was a dream. It is no more a dream now.
But you've only built 20,000 houses. You promised to build 40 lakhs. 2.5 years are up.
2.5 years, how many months we have actually wasted? Getting permissions, removing the stay orders and injunctions, you know that. Then there were environment
Why
people.
did your government waste time?
But how can you go against the legal procedure?
So are you saying that the law blocked you?
No, not law. The people block us by going to the court.
In other words, the people of Bombay and the people of Maharashtra blocked you.
Any citizen has a right to go to the court and get that injunction or a stay order, and then we have to fight against the stay order.
You're saying to me, Mr. Thackeray, that we failed to fulfill our dream of building 40 lakh houses because the people of Maharashtra blocked us.
I won't take them to be the people of Maharashtra, the political parties.
So they were able...
In their life, actually, they have not achieved anything. And they did not succeed anywhere.
As your
they are the people who will see that we don't succeed.
As your political opponents, they achieved one thing, they blocked you.
No, not to that extent. I think most of the problems are solved, and now we are having a speed now.
You say most of the problems are solved. Let me put something else to you. You had 3 promises when you came to power. One was to build 40 lakh houses. The second was to create 27 lakh jobs. The papers say you've barely created 5,000 jobs. What's happened to the other 26 lakh 95,000?
When we never had a power, we were not in power, how many jobs we have given? Do you have an idea?
But Mr. Thackeray...
But I'm not going to include that figure into this 27 lakhs, mind you that.
No, but Mr. Thackeray, in 2.5 years, you've created 5,000 jobs, and you promised to create 26 lakhs.
You mean to say it is a very big period? You are not going to, you have never questioned Congress for their 35 years rule regime.
People didn't have such high hopes as they did when you came to power. That's why I'm questioning you.
But listen, we don't have a magic wand. So just move and there is a fairy comes and delivers you. We have certain barricades. Now those have gone, removed, and now we're getting a speed. I'm repeating it again and again.
Okay, let me put to you something that will be going through the mind of the audience listening to this interview. They're going to say to themselves, Thackeray Sahab came to power. He promised to build 40 lakh houses.
Yes.
20,000 banaye. He promised to create 27 lakh jobs. 5,000 kiye.
Okay.
And he keeps giving me excuses. He won't say that the government needs to improve. He won't say that the government needs to be better. He's only explaining it away. He won't accept there were mistakes. Can't you accept mistakes?
You know how much I had done with my own government by not getting the speed, and now they are getting the speed. You mean to say still I should go on criticizing my own government for nothing? When they say, sir, we have started moving now. I especially appointed Mr. Suresh Dada Jain. So he is a very dynamic person. And now you can go and interview him if you like and see what he is doing. He is attending Maharashtra office here from 9 o'clock to 1 o'clock. What for?
You see,
for this scheme.
Okay, you say that you've appointed people to pursue this scheme, but let me come back to it again. You said the people of Bombay went to court to stop.
Now we have
then you said they want people of Bombay. Then you said they want
Bombay
people
to
of
Mumbai.
Okay, you said they were people of Mumbai.
Okay.
Then you said they want representatives, they were only politicians. But you see what you're doing? You keep finding excuses to explain away the fact that the government hasn't delivered on its promises. Why can't you say to me instead, my ministers lacked experience. My ministers need to work faster.
No. I will not, because I am experiencing it. They are doing really good work, and my expectations are coming now, not on the paper, but in practice. Why should I slap them? For what?
Okay, then let's reverse the question.
Yes.
By when will you have built 40 lakh houses?
Can you have a economist and a calculator with him and just count the speed?
But when you were fighting the election, you promised you'd do it within 5 years. Today, you're suddenly saying, I can't set a date.
No, just don't mix up things. There is a time limit also for everything, I do agree. But in 5 years' time also, take it for granted that even then, whatever months or years we have gone west, even including that, you can't just finish the work in 5 years also. But our promise will be there, and we have started, and it is going to be there.
A promise without a deadline is meaningless.
There is no deadline for 40 lakhs. 40 lakhs of housing is not there. It is the population is 40 lakhs. We have to build about 10 to 12 lakhs houses.
By when?
Can you build it? Ask any architect, ask anybody, an expert.
Mr. Thackeray, will you have built...
You are just pointing out only the figure and the time limit, but you are not taking the facts in consideration.
Let me explain why I'm pointing out the time limit. People want to know by when will he deliver on the promise.
If you are going to have a kind of a railway, it can be a tunnel or whatever it is. It needs its own time. That time has to be taken in consideration.
When the government decides to build a railway, they always set a target date.
Kisi ki bhi government, anybody's government, whether our government, their government, or 13-party government, the time will take its own course, time. That you have to accept.
Balasaheb,
40 lakhs of people to be accommodated in 10 lakhs to 12 lakhs houses.
Balasaheb, I don't know if you can hear what you're saying to me, but let me tell you what you're saying. You're saying to me, first of all,
I'm sure you will
we weren't able to do 40 lakhs, and then when I say to you, when will you complete the 40 lakhs by, you're saying to me, I can't say.
No, I don't say that I can't say. I say that it takes its own time as far as the certain technicalities are concerned. For example, we have a RCC structure. It takes its own time to get set up.
Okay, let me then
You mean to say that I'm going to dictate that cement company or get me that cement which will get fast, work fast.
This sounds to me as if you've got so many excuses not to give a deadline that you'll never finish the job.
If you are going to call them as excuses, then I'm sorry. Then I'm sorry. You can take them as excuses, okay. But when I'm putting facts, when I'm asking you to consult any architect and ask him how long that will take. But the promise is there, and we will see that it is fulfilled. We will see that people live in those free housing.
But when will it be fulfilled?
Sir, why you are doing roundabout?
Because you see, Balasaheb, a promise is only meaningful if you can say when you will fulfill it.
Even if when you marry and you are going to get a child, it will take 9 months.
Okay,
you don't expect it within 2 months, 3 months' time. It is a course, a natural course. 9 months you have to complete it. May take even 1 month more.
But if you say you're going to have a child shortly after marriage...
This is the typical opposition approach.
Okay, let's not take
to malign us.
Look, I'm not out to malign you.
This is the typical Goebbels propaganda.
I'm out not to malign you. I'm out to ask a question on behalf of the people.
But I'm answering you.
Okay, let me reverse.
You are not going to accept the time limit of those technicalities.
Let me reverse the question. Suppose the government lasts 5 years.
Yes.
How many houses will have been built at the end of 5 years?
Then you have to come again in the year of 2000 and then question me this.
You can't tell me today?
Pardon?
You can't tell me today?
No, you want the answer. I'm going to show in practice.
No, but just tell me the answer, then you can prove it in practice.
Why? When I said we have started, on 1st October, we are going to start a 6-lane road. Now, 6-lane road is there. Now, if you say how long it will take, it may take 2 years.
Okay, Balasaheb, let me put something to you.
But 2 years, it can be 3 years because of certain things. When they start working, they may face certain natural problems.
Balasaheb, you and I have talked to and fro about one simple issue. When will you deliver on 2 promises? 40 lakh houses, 27 lakh jobs.
Yeah.
I haven't got an answer.
I am putting it on the paper. This is my promise, and I am the person who will see to that it will be done. It must be done.
But the only thing you're not putting on paper is by when it will be done.
I say, I have told you, Mr. Suresh Dada Jain, going too fast.
Can you tell me one more?
By the end of this month, you'll find there is a shape coming up.
But will you have delivered these 40 lakh houses and 27 lakh jobs by
You ask this question to any expert and see what answer he gives you. and then fire him.
People listening to us talk will say, Balasaheb is stopping short of giving a full direct answer.
I don't care for those people. Those people,
Your
inverted
voters
brackets.
will say he's making excuses.
No, I'm not making, I don't have a habit of making excuses. And there is no, any kind of a word in my vocabulary.
They'll say that here is a man who always speaks directly.
Yes.
And suddenly, he's not able to give a direct answer.
Let them say.
That doesn't worry you?
It is, these remarks are politically motivated. I don't care for that.
You don't care if your voters say this?
Pardon?
You don't care if your voters say this?
It will be the right of the voters to say that, but my voters will never say that. I'm confident about it because they are sensible people and they know the difficulties.
Let's talk about the situation in Bombay today. Today in Bombay, you have killings on the streets, you have extortion, you have open gang warfare in certain parts. Are you proud of that?
How dare you come from Delhi to my place? How's that nobody killed you, shot dead? How's that?
You've
You
had
come
some
very-
spectacular killings on the streets of Bombay. Gulshan Kumar, Mr.
Me?
Desai.
Our party?
No, not your party.
Then?
I'm saying in your city it's happened. Are you proud that this is happening in your city?
What about Bihar? Will you question this thing to Rabdi?
Are you proud to compare Bombay with Bihar?
No, but then, yes, coming to the point, don't compare Mumbai, an unsafe thing.
Indrajit
Please.
Gupta, the Home Minister, has said on record
Right.
that if someone has 20 or 30 lakhs, they can get anyone killed in Mumbai.
Okay. Ask anybody who is accusing us of that, pay somebody and murder somebody. It is a personal matters going on and then blaming the law and order situation. Even find out the important statement made by Mr. Indrajit Gupta, the Honorable Minister in the central government today. He said, well, it is disturbed but not collapse.
Abu Asim Azmi, the chief of the Samajwadi Party, says that he is regularly rung up by
Will you
underworld
please check
dons
up
demanding
will
money.
you please check up the record of Abu Azmi? Will you? Will you dare to? Will you? Please do. That man has no moral right to accuse anybody of this kind of things.
The press say that some of the worst extortion...
I don't care for the press. I know what is press.
They
know
say
press.
that some of the worst extortion is done by Shiv Sena
Hang them, I
Shakas.
said. Hang them. Hang them. Prosecute them. Hand over them to the police. I have come out with a statement with an advertisement. I paid for that advertisement. I published an advertisement in Marathi paper and Gujarati paper particularly.
You say hang them. Let me quote you what your own ally, the BJP, has said in the papers.
Yeah.
An unnamed BJP person said that Balasaheb Thackeray, quote, should not be carried away by his affection for filmdom, and he should not allow law enforcing agencies to be interfered with. Are you interfering?
Where? Where I interfered?
If I ask you a blunt question, will you give me an honest answer?
Welcome.
Has Nadeem contacted you from Dubai for help?
No. Never. Till this time. Till this time.
His partner Shravan on Star TV said that Nadeem has spoken to you.
No. I put it on the paper and I put my signature and date and the time. Come on.
If he contacts you,
Yes.
will you speak to him?
Well, we were friends that way. I know the whole industry. And then as long as it is not proved, what is wrong? But I will not help him. I will not save him.
But you would be prepared to speak to him.
Pardon?
But you would be prepared to speak to him.
No, what is wrong in that? I will
Nothing.
not.
I'm just asking the question. You would be prepared.
Listen, as far as your friendship is concerned, I'm not going to mix up the thing, dabble things in one with each other, actually, no. He may talk to me, but he has not. I have not received his telephone yet. And even if he speaks, I will tell him very bluntly, as you are asking me bluntly, I'll tell him, I am sorry, I can't help you.
So you will refuse to help him?
Of course, of course.
Tell me something else.
It's a serious charge on him to be proved.
Precisely.
That's another thing. He may get acquitted.
But you won't help him?
I will not. I will not.
Will you advise him?
But
Will you advise him? Will you give him your advice?
what is that?
How to behave, what to do?
Why should I? He's a married person.
Your family has known Nadeem for a long time. Do you believe that he could be guilty of conspiracy to kill
I
Gulshan
can't
Kumar?
come to this conclusion at the moment because the investigation going on. And I don't want to be a superpower to give some kind of things like that and spoil the thing, the police investigation.
But you must have your own beliefs.
Pardon?
But you must have your own beliefs.
Yes, beliefs are different things, but if anybody is trying to involve me in certain things,
No,
I'm
not involving you. I'm asking you to tell me.
I'm shrewd enough.
No, I'm asking you to tell me. You know a man.
Chalo, theek hai, nahi, pata hai, I know.
Okay, tell me something else. Do you think it was proper for the police to have publicly proclaimed him as an accused person without waiting to hear his side of the story and without waiting for him to come back to it?
It depends upon the clues they might have got. I don't know. If they have enough clues, they can. They have a right to do.
You don't think this is a form of trial by press? He's being tried in his absence.
Press is playing a very big hand in certain matters. You know, as if when Diana died, actually, as if my lover died. I lost my lover.
Now let's stick to Nadeem. Do you have sympathy for the way?
I'm coming to the Nadeem. I'm coming to the Nadeem. What I can say, extremist. I mean, they go to the extreme, giving undue importance to certain things.
Do you have sympathy for the way Nadeem is being accused today?
I have nothing. If he has committed any crime, and if he is really involved in murder case of that of Gulshan, I'm helpless. I can't do anything.
In the papers today, Wednesday, you're quoted as saying that you believe Nadeem is only a small cog in a much bigger conspiracy.
Yes, because a very important person told me this.
Who is this person?
No, I will not. I will not.
Why?
Why should I? You are not investigating the matter, neither you belong to CBI.
You also said in the papers that not only is Nadeem a small cog, but there are 3 other much bigger people who are more directly responsible for Gulshan Kumar's death.
I will hand over that thing to the police.
You have their names?
Yes.
Who are they?
How can I? Then what's the use of giving it to the police when I'm exposing everything before you?
Have you told the police already?
No, not yet.
Why?
It is only yesterday that happened.
But should you not have told the police immediately?
Why should I? Well, if they want, they will contact me. Why should I?
You mean to say that until they contact you, you won't go to them yourself?
Pardon?
You're saying until they contact you, you won't go to them yourself?
Why should I go? Why should I?
If you have information that can lead to catching murders...
I'm not that type of a man like Varad, you know, the man who used to say that whether national flag is topsy-turvy or something. I'm not a man, not that type of social
This is
worker.
not to do with the national...
I belong to a very prestigious organization, and I have no need for going to them. When the damn thing is published in the newspaper, it is a duty of the police to contact me. Why should I contact the police?
Have the police contacted you so far?
No, I said now.
Do you think they should have contacted you?
It's up to them. Up to them. Why should I?
But the funny, surprising thing is if they don't contact you, you will not reveal the names and you will therefore be possibly responsible for holding up the course of justice.
You are talking as if you are putting me in a cross box. I mean, in the court I'm facing you, and you as a lawyer of somebody. No.
No, I'm talking to perhaps the most senior politician in Maharashtra today, who knows possibly the names of 3 murderers and won't tell the police.
But you mean to say that everything should be done by me? I should move in the matter?
But you know the names.
And you mean to say, furthermore, that I should appear for them again in the court? No.
You don't think this is an odd position for you to take?
Not at all. I have said it in the press. I have said it in the press. If police need, they may come approach me. I will see to that. I will not go to police commissioner's office.
And that's your final position?
That's always the case with everybody. You know.
I'm afraid for this week we're going to have to leave this interview at this point, Mr. Thackeray, but next week I want to talk to you about how you see yourself, how you react to other people's opinion of you, and how you see the future. That's it for this week. We'll be back next week to continue this discussion with Mr. Thackeray, but for now, from Mantoshri, his residence in Mumbai, goodbye.